Hi there guys, so Dana White has confirmed that the UFC will go ahead with their April 18th date and they will be staging the fight on a private island. And that has caught the attention of Matchroom Boxing's Eddie Hearn, who explained this is unbelievable and he cannot believe that Dana White and the UFC are willing to stage an event in the current climate. This is what he had to say. It's unbelievable. I like to think that in boxing, there's no one more roll up your sleeves and get on with it than me. But even I wouldn't consider staging an event right now. I'm not even thinking about options, not even on the radar. This is stubbornness. These are many things that make him successful, but at some point you have to sit back and say, white flag. I'm quite surprised ESPN are going ahead with this. Obviously, they want ratings and money. But with Sky Sports and DAZN, I would not be allowed to stage events right now. It's in bad taste, to be quite honest. He wants to be a trailblazer. People have told him he can't do it, but I know the feeling when you are being told something and you want to do it anyway. Half of me admires him for cracking on, but the other half says, come on, don't be mad. So there we go, that is the thoughts of Matchroom Boxing's Eddie Hearn on the current UFC fight that will be going ahead on April 18th on a private island. Obviously it is Tony Ferguson who is headlining that event, but there will be a full UFC card on the undercard of that event. And naturally, it will be behind closed doors. There won't be anyone there, no crowd, because obviously we can't have mass gatherings at the moment. Now, I mean, with Eddie Hearn saying this, he's obviously not happy with this, but he also admires Dana White for getting on with it. At the moment, it's probably not the best idea, but ultimately people need content. You can come down on either side of it. You can see that they're going to need medics who should be probably tackling the pandemic at the moment. It's not probably the best idea to take them away from something that is at large, like the coronavirus. Something that will require their expertise elsewhere other than a fight that doesn't necessarily have to take place. Also though, you have people staying inside, abiding by the social distancing guidelines, who are going to get a bit bored and maybe at some point start breaking some rules. So ultimately, they need content. They need a reason to stay inside. They need something at some point. So you can kind of see it from both ways. So should they be staging this event at the moment? Is it the right time? Because obviously, you can come down on either side. You can say that the medics should be somewhere else because they will need medics, especially considering this is combat sport. So they are going to need medics there. So is it a right idea to take them away from this global pandemic when medics are in high demand and they are needed to save lives in this coronavirus pandemic? But as I said, also, people need content. People need a reason to stay inside. Because as I said, if things go on for a long period of time and they've watched all of the previous fights, they've watched everything on Netflix, Disney Plus, all of those things, they're going to start looking for the next thing. And if it isn't there, they're going to start getting bored. And if they start breaking the rules, then we have a problem. So content is in high demand right now. Is it the right time for this? Perhaps not. But is there going to be a right time for it to take place? We don't know. I mean, at this stage, we are in uncharted territory. Many of us have never really experienced anything like this, so we are learning and things are changing from day to day, week to week, month to month. And we don't know what will happen until this takes place. So that is kind of why there is so much uncertainty about whether they should be doing this or not. But anyway, guys, what are your thoughts on this? Eddie Hearn has hit out at Dana White, UFC president, for staging an event on April 18th, even though there are strict social distancing guidelines in place. Guys, drop your thoughts in the comments below, click your thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Thanks, guys.